Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Instant Gamers. This is part 14 of Halo Infinite on the Xbox One. And as you can see here, we've discovered a Forerunner artifact that we've scanned. Now I have not seen these anywhere else on the map, so I'm presuming that that just comes up from doing that previous mission, which was Conservatory. I could be wrong though, they could always just be here. But there's a couple of weird things that have happened during this. By the way, if you're interested in the campaign, in the story, in the main story I should say, then this and the next part, part 15, probably not going to be the one for you, because I recorded essentially an hour of doing side missions and stuff like rescuing squads of Marines, doing Banished outposts, stuff like that. So if that's what you're not interested in, well, I wouldn't watch this video or the next one, but if it is, well, continue watching, I guess. Now the next mission is called Spire. And I haven't done it yet, but, and also that's the name of a level from, or map at least, from Halo Reach. But, yeah, I haven't done that yet, and I'm presuming that doing that will take us across the ring, because it appears that there's two sides of the ring, if you look at the map. And I can't see any way of getting over to the other side. Like there's no bridge or anything. So I'm presuming investigating the Forerunner stuff is going to take us like underneath the ring, and we can get we can go over in some way. Maybe not immediately, but I think that's what's going to happen. So what I've decided to do is, when I was doing this, I was like, well, I'm just going to do all the side missions on this side of the ring, and then I'll do that mission. And if it's not what happens, well, that's not what happened basically, and you know, but I'm gonna do all the side missions anyway, so it's not like I'm wasting that much time. Now, yes, I did actually die at that point, mainly because of this guy, so that's why there was a little edit there. God, these things are like, these brutes are so hard to kill. I mean, I know that didn't look like it took that much to kill him, but seriously, when they're like running up to you and like hitting you, it's really easy to get killed by them, and they do take a lot of damage. Well, depending on the weapon, obviously. But yeah, we've rescued those Marines, and we're now going on to an audio log, which I just discovered while I was traveling to my next destination. And speaking of things that I also thought I'd earned that like an achievement for doing an audio log, but I guess not. Another thing that I discovered was this these elites here and these grunts protecting something, and I was like, well, what they're actually protecting is that I think they're supposed to be protecting what was it? It's not a Spartan core, it's the other one. It's a Molyneux armor thing. It's around the corner, and that's what I'm going to be getting to there. But as you can see, there's an invisible ship there, and it actually turns visible in a second. But I'm like, well, why is that attacking it? Like, I was honestly surprised. And I tried attacking it, and I did actually take out the gunners, but obviously couldn't destroy the ship, and that's why I have no ammo there. But yeah, got an armor thing, it's just cosmetic, so it's not really that important, but it's nice for multiplayer. And then we're moving on to this is a Spartan core. Don't do that to try and get up there, it doesn't exactly work. You sort of have to go here, that works, and so that lets you upgrade stuff that I still have not yet done, but guess I will in a future episode. One thing that really annoyed me about being around, this is the dig site where we were, and now it's full of those grunts that are essentially suiciding you, and then I decided to take out this guy. He's a high value target. He's actually in a ghost, so it's actually a good job that I came up here in a ghost. Although maybe that's because I was in one, I don't know. But, as you can see there, he's in a ghost. And he's actually reasonably easy to take out when you have a ghost. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was the first casualty of this battle. Which was, you know, considering he is the leader, somewhat... Well, it's not ironic, but, you know, guess it's awkward for the rest of his crew. There we go, he just got out and just... I mean, granted that was because his ghost was about to blow up, but still, yeah, he's the first casualty. He's just instantly dead. And then there's, as you can see, there's a jackal up here, or skirmisher, that I couldn't hit, and then I got flung off like that. And I was like, oh no, I'm screwed now. But thankfully, there's actually, as you can see, there's a ghost here, and we're driven by a grunt, and I just hijacked it with the grapple hook, and I earned a nice achievement for it, as you can see here, and whip riding the ghost, and so yeah, I have another ghost to use, which I'm going to use to take out this one. But yeah, I've earned a couple of achievements here. I've earned that one for the Forerunner, I earned one for this ghost, and I earned one for the audio log, even though I'm almost certain I earned an audio log achievement. I'll have to look that up. But I'm sure I did. Maybe there's different types of audio log in the game, I don't know. And that exploding was very, very helpful, because it essentially took out the ghost. And, well, he's got a sentinel beam, so that's nice. Now we're going to move on to doing another squad rescue, but this one was a little bit different. As you can see, I'm still in the ghost, and I was like, well, okay, where are they? They're actually underground, but they're in this cave, as you can see here, and very helpful if you take the cave, if you take the ghost into the cave. I suppose the game probably actually wants you to, you know, kill with the by actually using your gun, but yeah, taking the ghost in actually works surprisingly well. It doesn't work there with that jackal that's hidden behind. Tried to kill it, didn't. Oh, actually did. Well, as you can see, there's one that's still moving there, and it kept hitting me around the corner. So that's not. It is somewhat difficult, but it does actually work as a tactic. As you can see, I took out that. I keep taking it out, and it doesn't work all the time. As you can see, it's still attacking me. So I just got out and I keep taking out its shield, but not it itself. As you can see, I have the sentinel beam here. So, well, didn't actually. Well, yeah, there we go. Just disintegrated. But we're almost done. We're almost there. Just kill that brute, and we've rescued these marines. I don't think this tunnel goes anywhere. I think it literally just ends. But I could be wrong. And then the final thing we'll be doing in this part is we'll be taking out the Banished outpost, which this is a radio station. There's one other thing that was slightly annoying me about this, is that the weapon, Cortana, she kept being like, oh, I'm interested in this Forerunner structure. I want to investigate the spire. Yes, I do want to do that, but, you know, there's no need to keep telling me over and over about it. You know, I'd rather just, if I want to do this, if I want to go off and do the side missions, let me go off and do the side missions. You don't need to nag me about doing, because it happened like, what, 5 or 6 times. Well, it felt like it, but anyway. It was just like, God, I don't care, just let me do my side missions. Although if there is one thing I want to complain about with these outposts is basically, well, the amount of death, the amount of enemies in there. Like, it is absolutely crazy sometimes, the amount of enemies that are in here, especially on normal. I mean, I know it doesn't seem like it because I'm using the sentinel beam here, and I'm pretty much, well, I was saying I was instantly killing the elites, and nope, that apparently isn't what happened, but I instantly killed that one. And then there's a bunch of Banished here that I basically instantly killed like that. But I took the ghost in, and because right now the building's in the building's in lockdown, and so I took the ghost in, and cleared out the thing to disable the lockdown. And I was a bit confused here. I was like, well, where the hell do I need to go? No, you need to go on the roof and then get in that way. But yeah, I took the ghost in, and you see the building on the right that's got the flashing lights on. That's what I did. I took it out. I was in there, took out all the enemies, and then I left and was killed. And when I respawned, there was no ghost. So that really sucked, because it meant that I essentially, it meant I died a lot more than I would have if I had the ghost. But yeah, so essentially what you want to do is, if I sound a bit different, it's because this computer, man, sometimes, it's not even the computer, it's the microphone. It sometimes, just randomly disconnects. And then, doesn't, so I have to restart the computer to get it to connect again. And then I'm, out of play, because I was in the middle of a conversation or whatever, and it's, ugh. And then sometimes, even if you restart the computer and you do it, and you go to continue recording, for some reason in Vegas, it records, but it doesn't. If that makes any sense at all. The video will play for me to do the commentary, but the actual thing where it says recording event, where I can see my, I can see, what's it called, the audio, not the audio envelope, whatever it's called, where you can see, the waveform, the audio waveform of me talking. That doesn't move. It just stays in its same place when it's supposed to move along, as it's doing right now. So sometimes when that happens, it and then that requires another restart of the computer, because it means it's detected the microphone but it's not fully detected it or whatever. I don't understand exactly how that works, but that's basically what happens. And then that really annoys me, and that's what's happened this time. So if I sound a bit annoyed compared to slightly earlier in the video, that's why. I don't even understand how it happens. But yeah, you also have these those security things that were attacking me that I didn't spot the first time I was in. Anyway, we're disabling this, which is the power core, because we've already done the lockdown. And what that does is, you'll notice there is something up there, basically. Oh, there's a lot of brutes that come out from this. That's one thing that annoys me. These bloody charging brutes. I mean, they look... he took a grenade to the side of his leg. He should be dead. I mean, I know he's got a shield on and whatever, but still. It's I hate it sometimes, the amount of damage some of the enemies can take. Anyway, so but yeah, you gotta take out the radio array and stuff. And then I died again, and because more brutes fall after you kill these jackals. More of those kind of brutes where you have to kill them with the red ones. There's so many of them. It's really, really annoying. If there's one thing I don't want in this game, it's those. Which, I know. You complain about how tough the enemies are. No. Well, yes, but at the same time, there are way too many of them. I realise that I missed there with the grenades, but they are just really difficult to kill sometimes, these brutes. Especially if you have, crappier weapons. But I noticed here we got this, assault rifle. Well, no, it's not an assault rifle, this machine gunny type thing. There's a bunch of course there's jackals on the roof. There's a whole bunch of them. I think there's 3 or 4 of them. So I'm right in front of the radio array, the radio transmitter there. You'll notice I'm not attacking it, because I was well, I'm going to get rid of all the enemies first. It's a lot better than just trying to kill them while I'm trying to destroy that, which didn't work, but by throwing the grenade there. But it just takes a few shots, and then it works. And one of the brutes is alive there, but he did not take... Well, there's 2 of them. And there's 2 brutes, as you can see. This one's taking a lot more bullets to kill. But now I have a shotgun. But yeah, it's really not difficult to actually take this thing out. Once you know, like, once you've got rid of all the enemies, it's really not difficult to take these things out. And apparently I want to drink a water because I'm really, like, my mouth is, I really want to cough. There we go. That'll help. Right. No, that hasn't helped at all. Wow. The end of this commentary went well, didn't it? But boom, it's gone. That's what we want. And of course, the game spawns more enemies for me to have to kill. I love it so much. I don't, obviously. But yeah, that's really the end of this part 14 of Halo Infinite. Stay tuned for part 15, where we'll be doing more side quests, admittedly. But yeah, I've been Rob from the Insane Gamers. Thank you very much for watching. And well, there's actually one more. There he is. I knew he was coming up. Yeah, but thank you very much for watching. But there's 2 more. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.